The Gulag Archipelago is a trilogy of books written by Nobel Prize-winning author Aleksandr Solzhenitsyn. The books provide a damning critique of the Soviet Union's labor camps, or gulags, which were used to imprison and execute millions of Soviet citizens during Joseph Stalin's reign. The books are based on Solzhenitsyn's own experiences as a prisoner in the gulags and on the accounts of other survivors and victims. Here are 5 key takeaways from the book. Key takeaway number 1. Totalitarianism dehumanizes individuals. Perhaps the most important theme of the Gulag Archipelago is the dehumanizing effect of totalitarianism on individuals. Solzhenitsyn describes in detail the atrocities committed by the Soviet government against its own citizens, including mass murder, torture, and starvation. The gulags were used to suppress dissent and punish perceived enemies of the state, and the prisoners were reduced to mere numbers and objects. The book serves as a warning against the dangers of unchecked state power and the importance of protecting individual rights and freedoms. Key takeaway number 2. Systemic violence is used to maintain power. The Gulag Archipelago illustrates how systemic violence is used by totalitarian governments to maintain their grip on power. Solzhenitsyn describes how the Soviet Union's security forces, secret police, and Gulag administrators all played roles in the repression of dissent and the execution and imprisonment of millions of Soviet citizens. The use of force and intimidation tactics by the Soviet state led to a climate of fear and suspicion, making it difficult for individuals to challenge the regime. Key takeaway number 3. History must be examined honestly. One of the key messages in the Gulag Archipelago is the importance of examining history honestly. Solzhenitsyn's books challenged Soviet authorities' version of history and forced individuals to confront the brutal realities of Soviet life under Stalin. The books also sparked a broader conversation about the nature of Soviet power and its impact on the lives of ordinary citizens. The Gulag Archipelago serves as a reminder that we must acknowledge the past honestly and confront the mistakes of previous generations to ensure that they are not repeated. Key takeaway number 4. Resistance is possible. The Gulag Archipelago also illustrates the power of individual resistance and courage in the face of oppression. Solzhenitsyn describes how prisoners in the gulags ran secret study groups, secretly shared subversive literature, and engaged in acts of defiance against their captors. Although many of these acts failed, they were important symbols of resistance against the repressive system. The book serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, resistance is possible. Key takeaway number 5. The importance of communication and solidarity. Finally, the Gulag Archipelago underscores the importance of communication and solidarity in the face of oppression. The gulags were designed to divide prisoners and prevent them from forming bonds or organizing against the state. However, Solzhenitsyn describes how the prisoners were able to develop meaningful relationships and find hope through communication and solidarity with one another. The book serves as a reminder that even in the most oppressive circumstances, human connections and communication can provide hope and resilience. In conclusion, the Gulag Archipelago is a powerful critique of the Soviet Union's labor camps and the totalitarianism that led to their creation. Solzhenitsyn's books illustrate the importance of examining history truthfully, resisting oppressive regimes, and finding hope through communication and solidarity with others. The books remain relevant today as a warning against the dangers of unchecked state power and a reminder of the power of human resilience and courage.